Hey guys, my name is Sarah Glazer and I am an Instagram business strategist. And one thing that I know for certain is that this industry, it is vital to be connected to the right people to ensure our success. And there's one person that does this better than anyone else I know, and that's Linda Sunshine West. So if you're looking to be connected with the right audience, the right people to help you move forward in your business, then you want to reach out to Linda Sunshine West right now.
Okay, that's enough of that, Sally.
Just too much fun, right?
Exactly. Hey, I want to have fun. I want to have fun with life. So let's do it. I'm excited about today's show. Oh, this one is pretty cool. Here, let me show you this. How can I show it by
itself? They can't hear us for some reason.
They can't hear us? Uh-oh. Can't hear you. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. I can hear you, Sally.
I can hear you.
Okay, hold on. So let me go over to the YouTube channel and see what's going on. Don't you just I love this live stuff.
Technology is driving us crazy. Okay, they can hear us now.
Okay, so, they can. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Annie. I know that you might not have been able to be here today, so thanks for being here. We have a very special announcement, and super excited to announce it because we were talking about this particular special announcement. This is for our past authors, and that would be from the books Momentum, 13 Lessons from Action Takers Who Changed the World, which Annie is one of the authors in that. And then we had The Fearless Entrepreneurs. And then we also have Invisible No More, Invincible Forevermore, and our newest upcoming book, our first official book as Action Takers Publishing, is called Wellness for Winners. So all of the people in those books, which it's about 74, 75 authors, something like that. I might have the number wrong, but it's it's almost 100. We have something extra special to announce for you people, especially because it's only for you. So it's special for you. But Sally, go ahead and first of all, I want to welcome Sally Green. She is joined my team about 2 months ago or so at Action Takers Publishing, and we have a lot of great things in store for 2022 and beyond. Our mission is to empower 5 million people to share their story with the world. And we're just getting started. So we've got a long haul ahead of us. And I couldn't do this on my own. So I brought Sally in. Sally, why don't you just go and share with everybody a little bit about who you are and what you're all about and what your role is in Action Takers Publishing.
Well, I started this journey back during COVID. I realized that I was overweight and had spent years taking care of my business. I have a small business with my husband and taking care of everybody else, but I had neglected taking care of me. And so I started this journey of self-care. And one of the things that happened as I was on this journey was I was offered an opportunity to be in a collaboration book. And I jumped at it because I had always wanted to be an author. And that's where I met Linda in that first collaboration book that I did. And it's been a journey ever since. And so when Linda was doing the Fearless Entrepreneurs and the Invincible Forevermore books, I was in both of those with her. And I noticed that she seemed a little stressed because she was trying to do it all herself. So I messaged her on the side and said, do you think maybe you might need a little help? And she was like, yes, please. So I was helping her behind the scenes with some of the stuff. And we really worked well together and we had a lot of fun. We would hop on these Zoom calls and it was just, a lot of times it would just be silly talk and we would just, crack ourselves up. But it's been fun. So finally she just said, you know what, why don't you just join my team and we'll do this together? And I was like, absolutely, let's do this. So we're excited to be on this journey together and to get these books out into the world and to help you guys share your stories.
It really is it's awesome, the connections that we've made, right? And so like you just sharing that is that through that those collaboration books that you and we created a relationship. And then not only you and I, but other people as well have created these amazing relationships by being in these collaboration books. So that's one of my favorite things about collaboration books, is that we have this opportunity to connect with other people, like-minded people who have not the same story, but a similar story, because the books are all themed after a certain thing, right? And so the books that we have coming up, Wellness for Winners, we are going to launch that book probably the beginning of February. We're still waiting for the final chapters to come in. Once those final chapters come in, that's when we at Action Takers Publishing really just like move into what? Action. You know? We move into action. And what it was, Action Takers Publishing, we take action so you don't have to. You know, that's our new slogan. And so really excited about this because, again, bringing everybody together to share their stories, but also bringing everybody together to create community. And it's one thing that I absolutely love doing. So what is our special announcement? Before we go into our special announcement, I'm going to share my screen and share with you just some of the things we have going on, because, we're working on this, this website, and we're working on things to make them run smoothly. And so I want to share that with you as Sally is talking about what we have going on and what's our special secret, our special sauce that we have going.
All right. Well, actually, I just updated the website this morning. If you'll notice, we have moved Wellness for Winners to the main page, because that's the book that's coming out in either the end of January, beginning of February sometime. And that's the book that we have 31 amazing new authors into our Action Takers Publishing, and in our first book, Linda and I, our first book as Action Takers Publishing. So we're really excited about that. Now, if you hit the looking for authors page, that tells you all the books that we are currently working on. We have a new influencer program that you can be part of, and that's for action takers who step up and speak out. It's a little bit more expensive, but you get a lot more bang for your buck, and you get to be in a book with the wonderful Misty Lane. So we are excited about that. And then if you scroll down, we have our other books that we are offering chapters for. We have Action Takers Who Gained by Losing. We're looking for people who have done intermittent fasting and have lost weight. And then Healing Powers, people who are healers. We're looking for authors for that one too.
And now, drum roll.
Okay, so the book I read. Now, Linda, you want to just maybe just talk about how we came up with the concept for this?
Yeah. The book I read, well, it's interesting is my husband and I are musicians, and I play bass guitar, and I put it down for a couple of years. And actually, I'm excited to announce that I'm picking it back up on Christmas Day. We're doing a gig. So I'm super excited about that. But the book I read, there's a song by the Talking Heads called The Book I Read. And my husband, and he wants to play that song. So he keeps listening to it over and over and over again, listening for the chord changes and all this stuff, right? And he said something like, "You guys should do a book called The Book I Read." And I was like, oh my God, that's a great idea. And so that's how the idea of this book came up. And what it is everybody in this book will be sharing in 1,000 words or less. It's only 1,000 words. So it's a very short chapter, only about 3 or 4 pages. And what you'll be sharing is, what is one book that has totally transformed your life? Now, I know many of you are saying, one book, how the heck can I pick one book? Well, you got to pick one. So here's what I'm going to do for mine. I'll just share a little bit of an example of what I'm going to do for mine. Is I have 3 books that have been extremely transformational in my life. There's a lot of books that have been, but there's these 3 that really, really stand out for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mention the other 2 while I'm talking about the 3rd, right? So that's how I'm going to be able to incorporate all 3 of the books into my chapter. And I'm just going to tell the story about how I was reading this one, and that led to this one kind of thing. So that's how I'm going to incorporate them. But the idea here is for us to inspire and motivate people to check out these books. We want to know, how did this book transform your life? This isn't you writing a book report This isn't writing a review on the book. This is like, how did this book transform your life? So we want to hear your story about that. Now, Sally, go into the special details about this particular book and some of the other books that we have coming up every 6 months. So it'll be like the end of June, the end of December, the end of June, the end of December is what we're looking to do. So Sally.
So originally, when we came up with this concept, we were going to use this as a marketing plan to get new authors into Action Takers Publishing, and we were going to offer it as a low cost option for people to get into the book. And as Linda and I have been going along, and we've been doing this process, I think she came to me and she said, "I have an idea." One of those 3 a.m. ideas that we get. And so we hopped on a Zoom and we said, what if we offered a free chapter to all as a holiday gift to all of our authors who have been in all of our previous books? They would all get a chapter in this book if they desired one. For free. For free. No, nothing.
No strings attached.
No strings attached. The only thing is, if you want the book, you would have to buy it.
Right. Yeah, we're not going to give away free books to people who, got a free chapter, right? So.
But you will get the PDF, the ebook version. But if you wanted the physical book, you would need to purchase that, and we'll send you information on how to do that. But so as our holiday gift to all of our authors who have supported Action Takers Publishing this year, we're offering you a free chapter in the book I read.
Yes.
So we're gonna, what did we say? The end of January, we would want all the chapters.
Yeah, by January 31st, the chapters turned in. We need 1,000 words, a bio, which is about 225 words with your headshot. We have a link that will send you a jot form, for you to fill out so that we get all the information all in one place. Now, if you're listening to this right now and you're not in one of our previous books, you can still be part of this book. It's a low barrier of entry. It's only $79 US if you want to participate in the book. So now, Sally, I want you to talk about, there were some people who signed up to be in this book. They already paid, and they are in one of our other books, so they are entitled to a free chapter. I want you to share what we're doing for those people.
Right. There are a few people that have paid to be in this book, and what we're going to do is offer you either a refund, or you can choose to keep the money in the account and use it towards a future publication, a future book. We're going to be doing another one in probably June or July this way. And we'll be offering it to all you guys, plus anybody new that joins in the next 6 months.
And do we have a title? Like, we have the premise of the titles of the future books that we're coming up with. You want to share that? Because that was your idea.
So we were trying to come up with ideas, and I said, what if we called it the Sunshine Principles? And we came up with different principles for each book. So it was, Linda's whole thing is facing a fear and doing things because you're afraid. So that would, maybe principle number 1 would be, the Sunshine Principle. Principle number 1, doing things because you're afraid. And we'd be looking for people who did something because they were afraid, or did something that, and then the next one, we would choose a separate one. So
we're still fleshing out that idea. So just, we're a little,
right. That's not right.
We're still working on it. Hey, and that's the part of the process of, having a business, right? Ideas come up, and I get messages from Sally all the time. I got an idea. I'm like, uh-oh. What are we going to do next? I mean, in a good way, because, I love change. I love new things. I love changing it up. I love masterminding. I've been running a mastermind for 6.5 years, and I absolutely love it. And it just helps to, kind of like, sometimes we get so stuck in our ways and stuck in our thoughts that we don't even think about other ways to do things. And so it's nice having somebody to bounce ideas off of. And this was an interesting change for me, everybody, because, I've had my business for 7 years. It's not been successful financially, but it's been successful in growth because I learned a lot. But bringing in somebody new, and this is part of collaboration, right? I love collaborating with people. I love connecting people with each other. But now when it comes to yourself and you're going to collaborate with somebody else, it takes that stepping into that next level of mindset. And it's been an interesting journey. And Sally, like, I just feel like you're the perfect person for me to step into that next level, because we get along so well, and we don't take things personally, which sometimes things can happen like, oh, I don't like the way this happened, or I don't like the way that happened. Let's change it up here and there. And people, if you get your feelings hurt too easily, you're not going to be able to move forward. And that's the thing about Sally and I. We're both, so into our personal development growth stage that we're able to say, okay, good. Thanks for telling me that totally sucked. Because if it totally sucks, why am I going to do it?
And I think we have the same kind of warped sense of humor.
Yeah, exactly. And it's important because, knowing how each other operates, it makes it so we can have a cohesive, company, right? And for me, I can't do 5 million books, authors myself. It's impossible. So at what point are we ourselves going to say, I'm ready to bring someone in and to trust that there's somebody else who is really into what I'm doing, enough that they will, have the kit gloves with it, but then also to tell me, that idea kind of sucked, and it's okay, because the sooner I'm told that an idea sucks, the sooner we can move forward. Because if I had somebody on my team who was like, oh, that's perfect, that's awesome, and always was saying that everything was perfect and awesome, then, we're not going to grow, because then we're stuck in Linda land, and I don't want to be there. I want to grow to what we can be and the possibilities that are out there. 5 million books. That's no, it's not 5 million books. It's 5 million stories.
Right.
5 million stories is a lot of stories at 30 people per book. I don't know how many books that is. I don't know if it'll happen in my lifetime. Probably not 5 million stories in my lifetime, but it can. And so our mission, Sally, share with them, like, what's our mission for 2022? I'm so excited. You can tell how it happened too.
Well, our mission is to do 25 books in 2022. Our goal. So we are on the path, and the book I read will be one of them. So I do have a form for you guys, and I will put it in. If you were invited, if you were in one of the books, you'll be getting an email, or we'll be contacting you via our messenger group chats. But I have a thing for you to fill out, asking you if you're interested in being in the book and if you're committed to joining it. So that will be sent out sometime by the end of this weekend.
Okay, but I want you to tell how we came up with 25 books. Like, why, because how do you come up with numbers? How do people come up with goals? And do we hit all of our goals? No, but we set goals. And so go ahead and talk about.
We sat down right at I think it was like one of our first couple of meetings, and you said, all right, how many books do you think we could do next year? And I said, well, realistically, we could do 10. 10 would be pretty easy in a whole year for us to just, we just did, she had just did 2 by herself in 8 weeks. I said, 8 days. If we could do, 10 for a whole year, that would be a good goal for us to set. So that was like our first target point. And I said, 15 would be a stretch. I said, but 25 would be amazing. So she was like, all right, let's just go for the 25.
Yeah, forget the 10 and 15, we're just going straight for the 25. Is I'm the type of person who sets really, I know, like, we're supposed to set SMART goals and everything. And I think that's awesome. But that letter A, attainable, if I set something, here's how I have noticed, this is what I've noticed about myself. I'm 58 and I notice all these things about myself, right? One of the things I notice is that when I set a goal, typically I'll come short of my goal. So if I set an easy, attainable goal that's like easily attainable, I will come short of that goal. So instead, what I like to do is set really, challenging goals that really challenge me to keep keep balls to the wall, so to speak, or I guess boobs to the wall. I don't know.
Let's just go there.
Yeah, we're not going to go there. Yeah, but just to keep me moving forward, so that the goal is to hit that 25. But now here's the thing: what I've noticed about myself more recently, in this personal development journey that I've been on for 7 years, is that when I don't hit the goal, I don't get depressed. I used to get really depressed because what I do is I pat myself on the back on a regular basis throughout the year. And I'm always excited about whatever it is I have accomplished. And so that's one thing, like setting that 25 goal is a goal. Will we hit it? Highly likely. But if we don't, are we going to be crying in our soup? No, we're going to say, what do we need to do differently in 2023 to hit the goals that we have? Mm-hmm. So with that said, I just realized I have an appointment in 3 minutes, so I got to get going. But so what do they need to do? What do they need to do, Sally?
All right. They need to just go on to, I will send you a link to a page. If you were in one of the books, I will put them in our messenger chats. I will put them in an email going out probably tonight or tomorrow. And all you have to do is go in and say, I want in. And then we will contact you about what it's going to entail as far as being in the book. We'll get you into our system, and we'll just have some fun with it.
We have systems, y'all. We have systems, y'all.
I'm creating the systems.
That's right. That's right. I have systems in my head, but they're not out there. So right. I do the head, and then she does the awesome putting them together, because she's great at that. So, fantastic. Well, Sally, thank you so much for, for joining the team, and we're going to knock it out of the park in 2022. Absolutely. I'm so excited about what we have coming up, because it's just so fantastic. Hello, Brigitte from South Africa. I love seeing you here. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have Annie Evans tuning in as well. So thank you, everybody, so much for being here. And we're excited for the future. You know what? Nothing happens if you don't take action. So what we're doing is we're taking that action to make it happen. Again, Action Takers Publishing. We are here to take action so you don't have to. So if you're looking to write your own book, or if you know somebody who's looking to write their own book, or if you'd like to be part of our influencer program where you have your own book that you're the head of, reach out to us and we can put that together for you as well. Everybody have a great day. Hello, Caroline DuPont. Good to see you today. Awesomeness. You got in just in time. Go watch the replay. We've got some really great stuff coming up this year. Everybody have a great one. Sally, you want to say any last words before we head out?
Just to see you all guys in the chat rooms.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.